Good morning and welcome to my studio. So today is a studio day and I figured I would take you along with me and try to film all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes of a self-employed artist because it's obviously not just painting, that's just a very small part of it, sadly. There's a lot of other stuff going on. So it's already around 10:30, I think. But I have been up since 6 in the morning. I usually like to get up early, not to get an early start on my work, but rather I always really need to and sit with my coffee for at least an hour, preferably 2, just to sort of sit and daydream, and then I can start my day and go through my routine with all the animals and then start working. So since I am currently employed at a horse stable, I work full days, 4 days a week there. So technically I only have one full work day to work on my art in my studio. I usually still do work at least half a day on the weekends as well, sometimes both days of the weekend, depending on what I have to get done. But yeah, so today I started my day by just cleaning up in the art studio. It really needed to be vacuumed, but before I could do that, I actually had to just clean up the floors because I had a lot of stuff laying around. And then I have a whole to-do list on my phone for stuff I need to do today, which is usually a bad thing because whenever I have a to-do list, I always get overwhelmed and I kind of just want to lay down and do none of it, just because I feel so rushed to get it done during this one day because I won't have time for the rest of the week. But so today I have to do some finishing stuff for one of the paintings I actually sold. I have to send out an invoice to a customer. I have to work on a pet portrait commission, a digital painting I have been working on since like the beginning of December, and I just didn't have time to work on it a lot before Christmas because of commissioned work that needed to be done for Christmas. So that needs to be done. Then I also have to take a look at some stuff with my bookkeeping because I am looking to switch over where I manage all that. So I have to do some research and make sure that the bookkeeping service or platform or whatever is a good match for my type of business. Oh yeah, and then if I have the time, I would really like to work a little bit more on the horse painting back here. One of my collectors was asking about it. So you might have thought that when a painting is finished, it's finished and that's that, but there are a couple of things I still want to do before sending it off to a new home or even hanging it on my own wall. I actually keep a register of all my paintings. I've generated a unique number series for every painting. The number series is written on the certificate of authenticity that I write for every painting, and then also on the back of each painting so you can sort of cross-check them. I started doing this in 2023 just to keep better track of my artwork since I sell a lot of them, and this also gives a better value guarantee for the buyer in the future once my paintings are super famous and valuable. I also hadn't signed this painting yet since I couldn't decide if I should sign it on the front or the back. Since my style of signing is a pretty big logo, it sometimes works better on the back, especially for smaller paintings. But I did decide to sign this on the front after all. Now I just have to wait for this to dry, varnish, and then it's ready to be shipped off to its new home. This fern was doing so good for the longest time. It was thriving, and now I don't know what happened, but it is not as happy anymore. I really hope it's gonna do a comeback soon. I am now going to take a little break to have some lunch and let the dogs out, and then I am going to continue with the commission. My lunch, I am having some, they look like fish sticks, but they're actually spinach sticks, and then some garlic mayonnaise and some fries with ketchup, and I am going to watch Queen of Fucking Everything. It's a Finnish series and it's pretty entertaining.
Se on ihan ainutlaatuisen pieni ja mahdollisesti kääntyy negatiivisesti.
I wonder what will happen to my Christmas lights when this snow comes crashing down any minute now, because I guess that's kind of heavy. Okay, so my lunch break went on a little bit longer than expected. I first of all got a doctor's appointment booked for my mystery paints. Once again, let's see what they have to say this time. And then I just sort of sat down and got lost in editing the footage I have so far for my next video. So yeah, I really enjoy editing, so anytime I have a little bit of footage, I just kind of get caught up in editing. Then I got an email about a new commissioned work, so that's super exciting. And yeah, anyways, now I am going to get to working on the pet portrait for a little bit. I am extremely tired after lunch, even though I had some coffee as well. I think I might need a second cup of coffee. it is now almost 5, and I decided that that is enough working on the commission for today. I probably won't have time to work on the oil painting today. I am now going to look into the bookkeeping thing, probably register for the new service, and then get that up to date with all of my invoices and receipts and everything. But I figured I have already shown you enough footage of me just sitting by my computer, which is pretty much what most of my work consists of. Also, what I realized I should have been doing today was plan some social media content for the week, because I have been pretty inactive on my Instagram. Not to mention Threads, I have just completely forgotten about the existence of that platform. But that's the good thing about having a second job. I can't just decide that I currently don't have the energy to do the social media stuff, because I still have a income from a second job. And also I have to actually say that I have been doing pretty good sales-wise, even when I have been pretty inactive on my social media platforms. So yeah, I'm going to take care of a little bit more stuff on the computer, and then I might honestly still edit a little bit, just because I'm excited to get a new video up, and I really enjoy the editing process. So depending on what the time is when I'm done with the bookkeeping stuff. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little different than my very aesthetic nature videos. Which it's on purpose. I know the YouTube algorithm probably won't like this, but I really want to pivot towards more personal content. I personally have realized lately that I am not really in the mood to watch just beautiful scenery. Obviously, there's still going to be some of that in my videos. I hope you like more everyday content as well. And if you did, I hope you do leave a comment and your thoughts on this type of content. And I will see you in my next video. Bye! I realize it looks completely pitch black to you. You can see my house there. I just turned off my headlamp because I really wanted to see the star sky. You can kind of see some stars there, and also the moon. But in real life, it's so dark here, you can actually really see the stars really well. It's so beautiful. One of the best things about winter is here. You can actually kind of learn to appreciate the darkness as well. Even though summers are really nice when it's super light outside.